above my head. Do you ever do that?
If I had a life, I'd think about it.
Sometimes I sit back, I grab a beer, and I say, man, it's a good day. Oh, there you are.
Hey,
It's Orange Tangerine. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Comics, Cards and Brew. We are here once again at Old Soul Brewery, the only place to go to get great beer, good conversation, and learn about comics. I mean, why the hell not? Why would you not come here for that?
I don't know.
I have diabetes.
And look, did you nods to the camera? It's like, are you hoping a doctor's watching? Oh, I need to help this guy.
I hope so.
He must have terrible insurance. No. So today, what I want to do is, I'm Chris.
I'm Austin.
I'm Will.
And today we want to talk about how we collect, what we look for in comics, what makes a comic stand out to us, and what we prefer in terms of first prints, second prints, variants, and all that kind of stuff. So my first question to you both is, and I'll start with you, because you did that and you're worried about your diabetes, I'm going to start with Will. You're honestly out there. You're creeping me just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay. So I'm going to ask you first, so because I know you collect a lot of books, you've been collecting for quite a while. When you're looking at a comic book, or when you see one that's coming out, do you prefer first prints or do you prefer a variant?
It depends. If the first print has a nice visual cover, and it's something that catches my eye, then I'll go with a first print. However, I do have a bunch of variants that, in my opinion, look better than the first print. So I end up going with those. So my collection is a little bit of a toss-up between both. I mean, I have a couple first prints, I have a couple variants. It all depends on, not necessarily so, but I mean,
That really sounds real good.
yeah, really.
So you're swayed more by artwork than you are by having your entire collection be a first print for this run or all variants for this run and stuff.
Because I mean, eventually, if the artwork is good to me, you know, I have that. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I have a very popular opinion on certain covers and if they're attractive or not. So what I like, there's a lot of people out there that like.
You have an eye for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, makes sense. So your mixture is both. I mean, now do you collect? Does that apply to even like your favorite superhero? Like because I know some people they'll say, okay, let's say you're like, who's your favorite superhero?
I have a couple of them. It's a Deadpool, Wolverine. Gosh, who else? I like when the Amalgam universe happened.
Oh, that was a sick storyline. That's good.
I like that, so I have some Dark Claw. You know what I mean? I have a lot of the more popular ones that are out there.
So let's take Wolverine. So you say he's one of your favorites. Do you, when it's like a certain run, do you try to say, okay, I want all the first prints, or do you still have? Is the artwork still your deciding factor when it comes to that?
I think it's still the artwork, because you know, having a complete story would be nice, and having the whole series, you know, for certain timelines and things like that, that's nice. But at the end of the day, if it's something that I want to read, like for example, the Infinity Gauntlet, that's something that obviously you need the whole story. But if it's like a random storyline that happens somewhere in between, I'll just pick the ones that are visually appealing to me, because it's a minor storyline. You don't need to know everything, but I like the art.
Okay, so when you're getting like Infinity Gauntlet, you have all the first prints, I'm guessing.
Everything.
So when it comes to collecting the entire series, if you want those series, you do stick with first prints.
Yeah, for that one, yes, because
Okay.
it's more important.
It's a first one.
It's a first edition, so you have to have it. You have to have
I get it.
It's a little piece of history. So.
I get it, but I like you have both because that kind of makes sense. I get it. Now, on to the guy who
Mr. Danger Zone himself.
How many of those have you had? Next time, we'll be sure to film before he has 4 of these. So this is number 5. Nice. Okay. Well, that's okay because I'm on 4 too. But we clearly can hold ourselves better together than he does. But anyway, I know you are a huge Spawn fan. That goes without saying.
Absolutely,
But-
baby.
But do you collect other heroes too, or Spawn the ones you mainly go for?
I do Spawn, Venom.
Okay.
Venom's great.
I like Venom.
So, all right, when it comes to your collecting, I know you've got almost the entire Spawn run. You're adding in the Venom ones you need. When you're in the last auction you were in with ours, you bought the first printing, you bought the variant, and you bought the black and white variant. So my question to you is, when it comes to Spawn, do you just buy everything that comes to it, or is there?
Okay, so like when you say I'm a collector, I collect all three Spawn, right? So like it doesn't matter if it's a figurine, if it's a variant of the figurine, if it's a variant of the comic. If it's the same comic and you keep putting up, let's say a black and white, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get that black and white. If it's a cover that doesn't really, I'm not really like fond of. Like there was one where I told the guy, yeah, you can have it, and it was a black and white.
You just want to press them?
I was like, I already got the original cover print. I didn't really care if it was the black or white or not because it didn't have Spawn on it. It just said Spawn. But if it shows anything with Spawn, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get the black and white. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get the version front print. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get that variant of the original. I'm gonna do whatever I can to have any type of variant with that comic. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pay absurd money for it. I don't care about that. I'm gonna get what I want because I'm a collector. That's what I
The
do.
definition of a collector.
So say he takes you like yours. When it comes to collecting a series, you're like, I gotta have first prints. And his thing, but you're talking about different series, like even including X-Men or the dark, like it was the Dark Universe stuff. And with him with Spawn, you're saying that if this one has Spawn on it, even if there's like, okay, Spawn 300 is coming up.
Right.
I can guarantee you right now, without seeing the order form yet, I can guarantee you there's gonna be probably 10 variants. McFarlane's gonna have to do one. Jim Lee signed up to do one. There's gonna be a lot. So you tell me you're gonna want to order every variant that we can get.
Yep.
See, so that's different because with yours, I know with you saying it's 300, you're like, I got it the first print because that's a landmark issue. You want that first print.
Historically, that's the one that you have.
That's what you would. That's what you would need.
That's
to have.
that's what I
So
would.
you don't need all 10 variants.
I don't need all 10. I mean,
If there's a hot cover, you're gonna get the hot.
I would get the original, and then I would see one that is visually appealing to me. So if the original, if I don't like the original, then I would go for a variant. If I don't like the original cover,
Even if it's a 300, you still would get the first one.
I mean, I would still get it because
Just to have it.
just to have it, but I would also get a variant.
Like I bought the same comic, same issue, same type of printing of it twice because I'd rather have a double than a single.
And I know with you, I know you actually read them. I know you actually prefer to open the book itself. So if you have one where you can read it, you have a read copy versus having the one that you never touch. Like when you had yours in a clear board, like this one that you got is in a clear board. He's not going to open this one because the only person who touched this one was me. It came directly from the shipment when it came out. And you're gonna laugh. I wear gloves when they come out, and I put the gloves on because I don't want my fingerprints, my oils getting on it. Because these covers are, I mean, they're becoming worth
He
a lot.
has an issue. He has this issue.
Wait, tell us about that issue he has.
Okay, let me tell you this issue, right? He has this issue
This show's supposed to be
in a
very-
slab.
Now you're showing.
with signed, everything, 9.8, and he won't fucking
Signed
sell
by
it to me.
Martina.
He won't fucking sell it to me.
That's not.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
All right,
It's 5 years in.
You know, you're not getting any. You're not getting any of the.
And I'm like,
now, motherfucker.
dude, sell it to me because I want it.
In all
And I'll pay
fairness-
top
Now, wait,
dollar,
in all
my guy.
In all fairness, I was not in that auction. I was still working nights at the time. I could not be there for it, so it's not my fault. But
It's his fault.
okay, it's my fault. I'll take the blame. I'll get it for you. How's that?
All right,
All right.
I
So,
don't have
so now you heard from two. Now here's what I like. They are two very different buyers, different collectors.
I'm really tall and white, and he's short and brown.
That's true.
I'm FedEx and he's UPS. What can Brown do for you?
What can Brown do for you? Exactly.
So,
Anyways.
what I meant was, so as a dealer, I have to try to order for him, and I have to try to order at the same time for a person like this, because when it comes to ordering, we base our orders kind of similar. We base ours off of popularity. So, for instance, I'm not going to order a lot of Luke Cage. Luke Cage is not in our buyer community. Luke Cage is not a popular character, so I don't order a lot of Luke Cage. Now, if Martina comes in, who did that variant cover, if he comes in and does, I'm doing the Luke Cage variant, I might buy some of that Luke Cage variant just because of, like you said, the artwork. So
It's a big name artist.
Yeah.
Big name artist coming in and you know bringing a little bit more spice to the cover. So I mean, yeah, I'm not technically fond of Luke Cage, Power Man, you know what I mean? But if something like that came out and I'm like, wow, that looks really good, I'm gonna pick it up.
See, and that's the thing. So when I look at covers, the way I look at it, I'll buy it based on storyline for big name things like War of the Realms that's coming out, and Infinity Gauntlet, Civil War, all the Civil War 2, all that. But at the same time, like this one was Spawn 294. Okay, there were 284. There was nothing like that. Wasn't like a landmark issue, but the artwork was so good. I ordered 10 of them because I knew it was going to sell well. The next one, 285, could be a shit cover, and I'm going to order 1 or 2 of the first printing and maybe 6 of the variant that's really hot. The problem is, we're getting it now where we're having the 1 in 25 variants and 1 in 50. But because we've got buyers like you, if you saw the 1 in 50 and said, man, that's a really hot cover, I want to buy it. I do my best to try to get at least one of the 1 in 50s, but I go directly to the artist because it costs me less money than buying it from Marvel. Because a 1 in 50 means I got to order 50 of the first printing that could be an ugly cover just to get that variant.
You cut the middleman, you go straight to the guy, and then you get your money's worth.
And I hate doing that because I don't like superseding going under Marvel. It feels like you're running off to another parent. But at the same time, it doesn't benefit me as a dealer and as a store owner to buy 50 copies of Luke Cage 25 when, like you said, no one's going to buy the first buy. I'm going to be stuck with those when we go to dollar bins. So I'm literally losing money on those just to get one of the other ones. So it does. So, but that's why if it's a comic that's popular, like Spawn 300, literally I'll probably buy 20 of the first printing. And the variants that come out that are not the specialty ones, I'll probably buy 10 of each one. Because what I'll do is if I order those, that puts me up to like 50. So if I order 50, I can get a 1 in 10, 1 in 25, 1 in 50. I can get like 5 1 in 10s, I get 2 1 in 25s, and 1 in 50. So I can appeal some of those buyers and go, hey, I want to pre-order the Spawn 300 1 in 50 by Jim Lee. Okay, and I tell you, if you pre-order, if you're gonna pre-order, you got to pay me $70 up front. Because if I'm pre-ordering, that means I got to spend I got to buy 50 of the first printing to get it for you, which I'll do.
Yeah.
But you got to pay up front for that stuff.
Of course.
Because I can't front that money.
At the end of the day, it's a business. Everyone's here to try to make some money. But, the thing about his business is that he's not trying to rob you guys like some other businesses do. He'll give you a fair price, fair deal. And at the end of the day, you get what you want. So.
Because the thing is, the reason we all got into this and I got into it was I'm a huge collector. I've got all my own stuff, and I was like, I'm kind of a mixture. I was the same way. I have a lot of first printings when it's Superman. I was always a Superman fan. I had every first printing of the whole New 52 run. I had every first printing of the Superman Man of Steel. Everything from like 1990 to current, I have all the first printings of every single run that came out, including Superman Unchained. Anything that came out that was Superman, I've got Action Comics 1000, all that. But I prefer the first printings. So I don't have a lot of the variants because I like the historical side of it too. So it's a little tangy over there.
Fancy.
Yeah. So and here's the good thing. So this next auction we have coming up, we're gonna be going live. So if you live in Lee County, if you live in Charlotte County, hell, if you're within 2 hours of here, you gotta come here because I'm gonna have 1 in 25 variants. I got some 1 in 50s I might bring. I've got a hot Venom cover. I've got amazing. Now I have an amazing Spider-Man 800 black suit. That was a 1 in 50, and I've only got 1 of it, so that one's going to be auctioned off. A lot of good stuff. So if you are local, come here, come to Old Soul Brewery, buy a beer, and we're going to give you 10% off of all of your comic purchases just for getting a beer. Who doesn't want to have a beer at a brewery?
That's it.
I mean, come on.
Beer and comics.
So what doesn't come on? It goes together.
Pretzels.
Pretzel, actually, you know what?
Yeah, pretzels and beer. They go together.
That's a good mix. I agree with that mix. That's not bad. But I do think that when it comes to variants, I think people owe it to themselves to do a little more research into it to see what they want. Because sometimes they'll request and ask, hey, I really want that. Like Grim Knight #1 just came out, which if you guys don't know, that was the most badass Batman figure in the Dark Knight universe. And they had a variant come out that we had multiple people ask us out. They requested it. We had like 6 or 7 people who wanted it. And it was a 1 in 100 variant. So I messaged them back and said, hey, this is a 1 in 100 variant, which means if you want it, it's going to cost you $100. That's a discount. If it's 1 in 100, the Grim Knight #1's a $4.99 book. That cost me $205 to purchase. So that's over $200. I'm giving them a 1 in 100 for $100.
That's it.
So that's a discount. I think because I know I'll sell some of the ones and no one responded. They all want it, and then when the books come out, when it released, hey, did you get that 1 in 100? No, because you didn't. They want it without putting the money. I'm not going to order,
But
300
that's
books.
like ordering a game, right? So like that's going to work.
No, that's
It's getting tie-in. It's going to tie
plays
in.
into it.
When you go to GameStop, right? You see a game, you pre-order that. But when you pre-order the game, you're actually putting money up front. If I was you, I would just say, all right, man, if you want that variant, you need to put 70 down. Because no one's going to go, yeah, I want it. And then they don't put any money down. They don't give a fuck.
Now, down payment.
It's a down payment.
Down payment.
But
If
that's
you
the thing,
really
I try to
want
give
it,
them a discount.
you
Don't. Stop.
If
No,
you
I said
really want
$100
it,
down, they wouldn't do it.
gotta put it down.
Well, then fuck him.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's
So-
saying fuck you.
No, you just said that. Fuck you and the horse you rode in. No, but the thing is though, I would love to get a. I would love to get
Hose
a.
you rode in?
I would
Like a fireman's hose?
horse.
The horse. Oh,
The horse.
The horse.
The horse.
The horse you rode in.
Horse.
The
Sus.
Whores you wrote in.
You're killing me.
What?
You're fucking killing me.
Sorry.
But I would love to get a 1 in 100, 1 in 100 down. But
Fuck you.
okay, the point is, if there's variants you want, I would be okay with someone going, hey, I want. Like, and the thing is, I let them know about Grim Knight way ahead of time. So I said, hey, the payments for these aren't due for like 2 months. So you got 2 months to save up for that shit.
2 months.
Yeah,
So
2
if you were,
months.
like, they were asking me back in fucking February, this book just came out last week. So you have plenty of time to say, okay, and I told them I needed the money by April 1st, that was it. Because then I had to order it for them when they came in. And nobody got it. And then they all were like, hey, where's all the Grim Knight #1 variants? I'm like, and I even went online and said, and I responded back, I said, I told you I needed this money up front. I'm not gonna order 300 fucking copies of the first print. What am I gonna do with that? Wipe my ass with them?
If you enjoy it.
I mean, you could.
I mean, it'd be an expensive piece of toilet paper.
You might get a little paper cut in there.
No, but I mean, like how you said, when you see a hot variant, that's why those ones, I'm gonna go directly to the artist at next con, because he's at the next con we're going to. You know what I'm gonna spend on the 1 in 100? 50. That's better than dropping $215 for
That
that.
is.
And I'm getting no extra books that are going. I hate having
Don't
dollars.
you do trades on this too? You do trades on this?
Okay, so we don't necessarily do trade-ins. What we do is that we will buy your collection for you. So like if you have a collection, let's say your collection is valued at $200. You know, I'll pay. Now I have to make a little bit of money on it, but like let's say a book's worth $8, I'll give you like $5 for it. I can't give you full price because I gotta sell it. But we do buy collections. If you have a collection of books you want to get rid of, hell yeah, I'll take it. We'll take your collection.
What about cards? Trading cards?
Yeah, well I tried to. Oh, you're one to talk.
Oh yeah. I'm
This
insulted.
this guy brings in the entire first
Series.
base set of Pokemon.
Generation Pokemon.
Generation 1. The first 152 Pokemon, or 51. And you know, he goes, hey, I'm going to show them to you. He brings it in, and he shows me, oh man, it's awesome. Man, no, I'm not letting go. Why the fuck do you bring him in
Why
and
do
show
you
me?
bring him in?
Like, why would you do that?
You
You're
are
getting on.
teased.
See, look, he's getting on me by showing off the signed comic. He did the same. Now it was payback. It was payback for that shit.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
No, he literally shows them, and they are mint
So-
condition.
What other kind of cards do you play? Is it just Pokemon? Do you
No.
do Yu-Gi-Oh?
So actually, we started with just Pokemon. Now it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, sports cards, all that stuff. And we actually are going to do a sports card auction or another card auction probably in 2 weeks as well. So any type of card, including Marvel cards, DC cards. They had some of those that came out in the 90s too. We'll do any of that stuff. We sell and collect all those as well.
Okay.
We have 37,000 cards right now.
Didn't you state that you had some Funkio Pops?
Funko Pops, yep, we do Funko Pops. We have those as well. So if you're interested in that, at this newest auction we'll do, the first live one we'll do, we probably won't have Funko Pops. We'll probably do strictly comics just to kind of get the vibe rolling. But I'll bring in some mixture of stuff to have for you. I'll bring in some. I'm not gonna bring your signed one in because you're not gonna let me have your Pokemon card. So we're gonna keep going back.
That's not even a fair
That
trade.
is a fair trade, actually.
That
Yes,
is
you're talking about
such
it.
bullshit.
How's that not a fair trade?
That's not a fair trade.
You are
You want
getting a rare.
Graded, so it's verified, graded and verified, golden signature.
I'd rather
seal.
pay the money on it.
Would
So,
you?
so what if you pay the money and then I use the money and buy that from you? Would you sell it to me?
What if you gave half
So
of
wait,
the
wait.
collection?
Do you said so? He wants me to sell him mine, but he won't sell me his. How does that work? That's something. Oh, you show me on mine, I'll show you yours. And what if I just said, what if I didn't want to sell it?
You can ask any Pokemon fan, that is a nest egg. You say that.
No, because
First
you can buy them on.
generation, kind of.
You can buy them on eBay right now. Too.
This is true.
People
But-
are selling
But
it.
see, the problem with eBay is that everyone's thinks that their collection is worth $1 million.
Dude, I literally so this is Comics Cards and Brew, so we can spend some time on the cards. We just did the variants, so I do think it's time to talk about some cards because they're releasing new Pokemon sets every 3 months, which is insane.
Yes.
Dude,
But-
you can't keep up with
I
it.
know. Because literally would spend your whole money on that.
Because once you get like a super rare, like let's say Mewtwo, right? That Mewtwo card is worth like $400. Within 3 months, it goes down to like $50.
There's only 2 cards that I know of for a fact that came out during the Sun and Moon series are still worth a lot. That's the
Rainbow
Hyper Rare,
Charizard.
yeah, Hyper Rare Charizard and the Hyper Rare Tapu Lele. That's it. The rest of them have all gone down to like $4 or $5. Like you're not going to spend the shit of money for them.
Popping out cards,
Yep.
man.
Now, which back in the day, all you had was the holographic Charizard or the holographic Venusaur. That was the one card you had. So talking about variants, the card variants, you got your original, your holo, your secret rare, your hyper rare, you have all the GX cards. They've done the same thing with cards. It's the same thing they do with comics. They want you to buy all this stuff.
We might open up cards on here if you want to.
If you want to do card rippings, breaks, we'll do breaks. I literally have a
You want to
connection.
set some cards on fire?
Are you ready?
No?
Let's do your collection first.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit
So-
9/11 with card.
I literally have a connection to where if we want to do like what's called a break, where I bring in a Pokemon booster box unopened, people buy spots and we tear it open. We put 12 names in there, randomize it. Like let's say you got water, you got fire, and I got electric. Every fire card that comes out that's a rare, you get. Every electric I get water, you get, and then we split the bulk. So that and it's cheap. It's $13 a spot. $13 you get to split every 36 packs.
$13. It's cheap.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do that,
Wings and Gators.
it's definitely.
Yeah.
So we may do that next time. Maybe I'll bring a booster box and I'll send maybe we'll mix up back into
Or
try
booster
something
C.
like that. We'll do both.
Kind of short.
Oh my god, you could use booster C.
I could.
See?
You could do that.
That's why we're using my phone.
Because my
nobody
mother's trying to
calls
call me. It's freaking annoying.
I'm so lonely.
I am so lonely.
She'll
Just drink your beer.
lonely.
My mom loves me. Your mom must not love me.
You'll find some.
No, she does. She calls me around like 5:15, 5:10. My watch doesn't even work.
Yeah, he has a watch with no battery.
That's like, what's the point? That's like having a car without a license.
Well, he now has a sundial. Is what he has.
Alright, she's got
So I
you.
guess the time when I turn it.
That's it.
Nice. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging with us. You'll see us again on our next episode. The next episode we're going to talk about new movies coming out, Avengers and Endgame's coming out in 3 weeks. Yep. Yeah, 3 weeks. We're going to talk about that and the new Joker movie.
Yes.
So our next show, make sure you tune in.
God.
He's fanboying right now. He's probably getting a little chubby, excited about it. So we will be talking about those movies next week. So you guys stay good and always remember, enjoy your comics, cards, and brews. We'll see you next time. You go turn off while we drink the manly beer.
Oh, okay. Remember, April 14th, we're gonna have a live auction. If you buy a beer, you get 10% off. 1 to 4, or maybe 1 to 5. It goes good, right?
I'll say for we'll see.
We'll extend it.
We'll extend it. But also, if you buy a beer, you get 10% off all comic purchases.
Except it doesn't apply to him because he won't let me see his Pokemon collection.
He won't get it. So, I'm gonna
Peace, y'all.
say.
Is that the video he did that with that guy? Oh my god. Oh, Austin.